For over 60 years, our school has taken pride in being a bilingual institution dedicated to academic excellence and creating global citizens. This year, we're thrilled to welcome 3 new teachers from the United States. They not only bring their native English expertise, but diverse cultural experiences that enrich our classroom and inspire our students.
Today, I'm very excited to introduce teacher Karen Tinsley. She was born and raised in New York from a Caleña mom, and she spent many summers here in Cali with her family. Could you start by telling us a little bit about your background?
I went to school. I graduated high school in New York. I went to Temple University in Philadelphia for my bachelor's and my master's. And yeah, I've been learning ever since.
Nate is originally from Seattle, Washington, and he brings with him a strong background in both media studies, music theory. He has worked in schools in New York City and Seattle, and now we are lucky to have him here at Bennett. Could you start by telling us a little about your academic background?
After I graduated high school, I moved down to Florida for undergrad at Eckerd College. And then after, working like in the marketing and tech fields for a few years, I decided to go back and become a teacher. And so I did my teacher training at Hunter College in New York.
Teacher Will, he's from Tampa, Florida. He was raised in Atlanta, Georgia. He has a strong background in English language, and he has a master's degree in English education.
I graduated from Albany State University with my bachelor's in English language and literature. It has a heavy focus in Southern hip-hop. After that, we studied at the University of Puerto Rico in Mayagüez, where I earned my master's in English education, also with the heavy influence and focus on Southern hip-hop and the African-American English vernacular.
Can you share some of your teaching experience?
Yeah, I started teaching in Philadelphia for kindergarten through 4th grade, teaching Spanish, and then I moved to college, and then I went back into high school and middle school. And I spent most of my time teaching middle school.
And what about your teaching experience? Could you share some of the roles you've had?
All of my prior experience has been within special education. My first job as a teacher was actually in a self-contained school for students who deal with a lot of emotional and behavioral issues. It's very interesting to me to bring that background to a place like Bennett, where there's such an emphasis on positive behaviors and the connection between students.
You also have a diverse expertise. Would you like to tell us a little bit about those experiences?
Sure. As I mentioned, the hip-hop aspects and also photography, I like to bring arts into the classroom. These 2 things together help me teach students how to tell stories. And one of the things I love to do is promote creative writing. Also, with their writing skills, we use those arts in order to promote how they can get better and bring their passions into writing.
What's your philosophy or special interest in education?
I think students need to feel comfortable while learning. And so one of my biggest philosophies is connecting with the person that's in the room and making sure that everybody feels safe.
I think it's our job as a teacher to find students exactly where they are and just kind of do what we can to help them along their own best journey.
I know you already mentioned art and photography, but is there other educational interests and learning approaches that you like to apply in the classroom?
I love to know exactly what it is that the final outcome will be, and so that I can communicate that to the students. Then those students know that everything that we do up to that point is not just arbitrary. Everything is building to get to that final destination.
Is there something personal you bring to Bennett?
Yeah, I love reading. Usually I keep track and I read between 50 to 75 books a year. And my classroom has a library already, and just bringing that love of reading into the classroom is definitely something important that comes from my own life.
Okay, that's beautiful. Finally, what message would you give to our Bennett community?
I'm super excited to be here. I am very interested in being part of this community, as my own 3 kids also are studying here, and I think that we are all really excited.
I think I bring a lot of positivity and fun in the classroom. I really like connecting with kids and learning about their culture, sharing my own culture.
Finally, what message would you like to give to our Bennett community?
I'm very appreciative to be here. I think this is a very unique school. There's an energy about it that I have not experienced in any other school that I've been around.
What other personal elements or cultural elements do you bring to Bennett?
I'm well traveled. So I've been to over 10 countries countries, lived in 3 of them. When people ask me where I'm from, it's really hard to answer. I usually say I'm from everywhere that I've ever been. And so I bring everything that I've learned, every place that I've been to, where I have to teach.
What message would you like to leave to the Bennett community?
I'll be here for a long time.